Hello lads, we're back with another episode of Workers and Resources of the Republic. So as you can see, this entire area has gotten constructed. I've made a couple of changes. Most importantly, I've fully fleshed out the grid. It was a bit low before. Just roads are unfinished, universities running, aluminum plants are running. And you do have a train set up here. And what that's for is basically currently it's just servicing this aluminum sponge, which brings across this bridge here, and it brings them to this cargo storage here. But of course that's not all it's going to be for. So yeah, it's also gonna have to be able to transport stuff into this here, which I've just realized that we don't actually have any whatchamacallits. What did they call them? What the fuck are they fucking called? Ugh. We don't seem to have any. Yes, we don't seem to have any intersections coming from this storage. So now this here would allow trains to come from the storage out here, take this track on, and hopefully bring cargo to this here. We don't have that right now, so that's gonna need a fix. I haven't really done much training since the last time I did a Lord of Trains, which was my last role. It was a good while ago since it was way before the whole UI update patch as well. So we're gonna have to curfew just a bit around the whatchamacallit, the bridge. See, I'm very good at the English. So we can just bring it back here. So I can't really get you perfect here, so probably just gonna have to end up merging both of you into one thingamawat's it here. A bit janky. Yeah, definitely a bit janky, but it should work. And from there we should yeah, so this is a really janky, really fucking janky. That part works. It's not really good. Okay, what if we don't snap off? Okay, will that make this work? Yeah, it's gonna do something. Okay, so cancel this. How did this work previously? You know, it is pretty vital that we have a connection that works here. So of course we're going to want to work on this connection first. Once this connection is working, we can work with the other connections. And so we're just trying to minimize this gap as much as possible. Just to make sure everything's nice and in order. Oh, just a bit. Okay, so first thing first, we need to connect this. I'm not really sure what the idea of this here is going to be. So I'm just going to do a bit of experimenting. Okay, what if we do the inside track first? Okay, the inside track is fine to be cooperative. What about the others? Okay, no. I'm bad at the word, this whole words thing, you know. I'm really bad at this whole words thing. Okay. So I get the sense that you might want to work if you just move you back a bit. Okay. Can you get under this bridge? No, you can't get under this bridge. Oh man. Okay. So that didn't work. How do you want to do this? Okay, so I think the best way we're gonna have for doing this is to just bring this thing all the way back. All the way back. Here we'll start a split line. From here we will start a split. Okay, so we just need to judge where this can split off and still work properly. Okay, so this seems to be the limit. Building in the way. Okay, what's in the way? Oh dear. There's a... Oh dear. Okay, so... Now, so because of these underground conveyor belt transfers, the game... These don't actually have collision, but the game still says it's building on here, which we can't build over, so... I'll actually have to reload a save for this, because there's really no way I can fix this. So, we'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. So let's just pause this whole setup again. And we'll be a bit more mindful of where our limits are this time. So this thing goes this way. So, we can cut the tracks, but we need to cut it around here. Yeah, I'm not really comfortable with cutting it any closer than this. So we cut it here and we can just bring it back all the way here again. Again, we've already sort of already covered this ground, but we're gonna have to do it again because of game. I mean, to be fair, this is the underground conveyor transfer is a modded building, but like, really? It is a very useful building though. You just have to know its limitations. Anyway. It was a bit much. Just repower. See, I was not planning this to be a railroad development episode. Well, I suppose it sort of was supposed to be, but that was later in the episode. This section was not meant to be a railroad development episode. But I was actually planning on developing some other infrastructure. Not infrastructure, but a whole new industrial area, because naturally we don't have enough of those already, do we? So what I'm just gonna... Yeah, good here. So the game just crashed. Whoops. And we're back for the umpteenth time. So, yeah, this is really janky. So, you know what? I'm gonna just see what I can do without actually demolishing anything this time. Because I really don't want to go through this again. What is possible? Oh, we can link these up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was literally all we needed to do. I'm just bad at my job. Okay. We don't have to pay for all of this because we don't have a real construction office, and I was thinking of making one, but you know, we aren't, not just yet. Okay, so this here is an intersection. Are these all two ways? Yeah, you should all be two ways. Okay, how do I want this one? Okay, so this one for trade should be okay. You're all going to be in. Turn this one. Actually, yeah, if I can move you up here, that gives like, a bit of extra space in here, so we can queue more trains up. And do you want this all to be just one giant intersection, or do you want to split up into two intersections back to back? Not really sure. I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. If I can shorten this intersection enough, then I can split the intersection. It's not ideal, but this should be workable. Again, it's ever so slightly janky. Ever so slightly. But it should be functional. Okay. So now back to our main struggles here. So as you can see, this place is out of food, it's out of alcohol zone. And especially if we go down here, this place, it's out of food. Still got a bunch of alcohol left, but you know, it's out of food. So this obviously means that we're not producing enough food. And you know what that means? That's right. So we have our industrial, our aluminum operation up here. We have our shipyard operation over here. Yeah, we do have a shipyard operation. It's currently under construction. We have a nice Type 4 here. It's just a third build basically, but that's not the focus here. So I've already stretched out this train just a bit, so we have room. So we had room for this depot, but we're gonna be stretching it a little more. Okay, first things first. I just realized that we don't have a road here. Okay, so what do we need? We need a lot of food, and we need a lot of we need food, and ideally that's also gonna mean agriculture. So the agriculture can go pretty much on the edge here, because we don't need. We're not gonna be planting any. Look, where the fuck am I? Oh. I was looking the wrong way. Great. But yeah, we're going to be putting the agriculture down here because it doesn't need workers. It's pretty much all completely automatic. So let's get some of those down. Two. Oh, this one is just a bit off. Yeah, You ideally want your fields all nice and lined up. It not only looks better, but it also means you need to fuck with the roads just a bit less. And in my book, fucking with the roads less is always a very good thing. Can we, I really want a big field here, man. Uh, Medium field it is. Okay. So, want a nice asphalt road here. It doesn't need to have street lights because chances are I'm not going to be going through these at night, but we're going to. They should want to be able to use these roads as quick as possible. But during both the sowing and now, of course, the farm equipment is not going to really be able to make use of any of this because it goes slower than even the max speed of a gravel road. But what is going to go faster are the trucks that harvest all of this stuff. So yeah. Now, so we want this to be vaguely optimized. So have a road down the middle here. It's a bit wonky, but it doesn't need to be perfect, you know? It does not need to be perfect, so farm. Here, you're gonna just have another big field, maybe a medium field there as well. So, yep, you can hold control to sort of just like move your stuff in small increments, which is very helpful. Especially for stuff like this, where you sort of need to have very good alignment to make sure it's not all wonky. You know, part of this farm is very slightly dipping underwater, but it's fine. You know, your corn is just going to be a bit wet, no trouble. But yeah, so yep, you know, just yeah. Actually, how do we want this to be set? Okay, no, they're not gonna put you down just yet. We are gonna have a storage center here. Well, not here actually. Yeah, you see, I'm not very decisive when it comes to these things. I have a general plan, and I know that I need to put X things down, but where I put them, how I put them, when I put them down, is all really up to interpretation. The interpretation is skip that. Okay. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have an extra slot here for one more farm. Okie doke. So we're gonna be building these things. Or these things. Okay. But of course that's not all of it. We still need more farms. So, yeah, so this entire part here is gonna be farms. This part here is gonna be processing all the crops which come out of said farms. So you know, just flip this around. Actually, no, because it's not going to be viable to just like copy this plot. We'll be able to copy the like the general shape, but a direct copy of the plot is unfeasible. No, 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 sir. That's not what I wanted. There you go. Okay, can we shove like any more farms in here? No, not without land formation. Which I sort of don't want here. Why do I not want land reclamation here? So it's sort of just a me thing. So instead, what we're gonna be doing here is, oh yeah, okay. So again, we're gonna just be relaying this. Again, general shape. No real plan other than that. So you're gonna come this way. Farms all the way. I don't think we can put a farm up here vertically, can we? Oh, we can. Squeeze. Yeah, it will fit. Right. So I'd say this is a nice amount of farms. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, only 5 farms for this one. Okay, no. We need more farms here. Only 5 farms? This is unacceptable. We're gonna have 2 farms here. We're gonna have 2 like farms. Not like English. Okay. So again, these are gonna be just a bit janky. They're gonna dip in the water. It's fine, you know. Just like, you know what? Some like moist crops. Sure, there's absolutely nothing going to be wrong with that. We want a road and our farm to be relatively central here. These perfect blocks. Oh dear, these are overlapping blocks. No, those are bad. We don't want overlapping blocks because they reduce your efficiency like a bunch. Yeah, that's better. These aren't as perfectly aligned, but yeah, they'll work. They will work. And at the end of the day, that's important. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somewhere between 7 and 8. You know, that's not quite 10, but I'd say it's acceptable. Okay, so we have our farms now. So now we need fuel. Where the fuck is fuel? Where the fuck are all the fuel stations? I think it's on a refueling station. Is it on the gas station? Oh, there it is, the gas station. Okay, so small gas. What do you look like? Nah. So the nice, classic, compact, retro gas station. So we're gonna have again one of these for each farm. Nice and stylish. Like you like. Now we go into storage and we find a nice, like, fairly small fuel storage. Here we go, vertical fuel storage. So this is going to be like a nice, like, small little storage spot. We can just slap back here. And so what we're gonna do is they're actually gonna have each of these things have their own distribution offices as well. So not only do you have the main distribution office for collecting crops, you also have like sub-distribution office just for managing fuel. So extra long distribution office. How many of these do we want? Actually, we have the room here. So, okay, let's say we want 2 trucks for each field. So each of these spots is going to have 2. Let's see. Yeah, 20. 20 sounds good. Let's bring for a 32. And what a 32 would do is it would just have us consolidate everything into one spot. Um, yeah, I guess we can do it. But the thing is, you'll have limit of 20 spots. No, yeah, so to do is just like 132 office, and that's just going to slightly simplify our supply chain. Now, I'm not sure how many of all this stuff you're gonna have to build because the helicopters can't necessarily get to all of it. We'll see. It's now grain storage. What, 60,000, 32,000, 56, 3,200. Okay, so you're 8,000, which is that's nice. Or we can just it's 8,000, not 80,000. Just making sure. Yeah, so this is objectively the best grain storage option. Grain storage options. Now the real question is how do we want to place this now? So I have to place it down here. And we have the road wrap around here. Ideally we'd want this to be a smooth turn, but yeah, that's not always possible. So in those cases you have the jank turn like this. And it works perfectly fine because vehicles do not have a turning radius in this game, but it does look a bit weird, which is so like I want to try to avoid it a bit, but you know, it's not a big deal if we need one. So train target station. Let's see if I have any like nice modded ones which could probably look a bit better, but if we don't, it's not a big deal. We can use vanilla ones. So these are technically like storage stations, but they are oh. So interesting. I didn't know these were like. I did not know these were like actual functional bingo ones. Alright. Okay, so this is the one I was thinking of. This one does not have any like actual thingamma once it's well, but this one does. It's a nice little compact thing as well. We're not going to be going transporting fuel through here, of course, but it is going to be nice for crops. Do we need a 5-track railway here? Are we going to be handling 5 trains at once here? For maybe. But let's compare it with the vanilla version. The vanilla version takes up the same amount of space. Actually, it takes a bit more, but vertical length isn't the biggest deal. And handles way less trains. How fast does it load? Good question. So I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna figure out where I got this mod from, and I'll be right back after I get some information on how fast it loads. Okay, so I've just checked. This is like a transfer station between for multiple like having multiple trains. So yeah, we're gonna go with the vanilla one. How do we want to place this there? I don't want this at an angle, but at the same time I sort of have to. No, this works and it doesn't consume my field, which is good. Now we're just gonna connect this with road. I don't necessarily need to, but I'm just going to do it. English fucking hell. It's gonna turn snapping back on. Okay, I want to. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna run it through like this, and then turn it around again. So I plan for this rail area to basically just go around this entire island, and if we do expand to this other island down here, yeah, okay, no, it's right at the border. So yeah, I don't think that's viable. There though. God, do we have any resources down there? We have some oil, bit touchy uranium, but I think that's outside the map. Touchy bauxite, again outside the map. We have some oil there. So might be useful, might not be. But yeah, so if we expand further, we could bring this rail further, but I don't think we need to right now. So just trap this back just a bit. No, not bridge. The last thing we need right now is bridge. So I'm just gonna try to adjust this. Bigger. There we go. There's a small kink in it, but I don't think you'd notice. You would already notice this. Not have that. Here we go. And not sure how long these trains are gonna be, so I'm just if we do the intersection here, it should be fine. Yeah, sure. So these trains are going to be fairly expensive. So yeah, this is all a single way train setup, so I think that's how I'm going to place these here as well. We do have an intersection here, which can be used crossing either of these slots. We do have to pay for all of our train stuff. It's awfully annoying. Because we can't just build it with local labor, since there is no local labor. We can't really put any like construction yards here. But anyway, that aside. So this section here, or this section. Okay, so which section do we want to be used for food processing? Let's check. If food processing produces a bunch of pollutions. You know what? I sort of feel like I want this area to be a mostly pollution-free zone. Mostly. I say mostly because there is still an aluminum plant here that's polluting sort of into this house, but these other tree houses are fine, so I don't really want to change it if I can't. So instead we'll be here. And you're just gonna come all the way up here again. Yeah, sure, you can meet up with this. Janky. I'm not entirely sure why the road is gyrating. Guess it's been taking some nice bounce glasses, as roads do. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? Okay, so we have one storage here. Probably gonna dedicate a single train to this, but do want to leave room for any changes that we may want to make. So from here, we're gonna need at least one storage, of course. At least one storage. But okay, so how do I want to? No, yeah, we'll start here. It's just gonna be a bit better. Okay. Warehouse. Gonna need like a decently sized warehouse. We don't want one of these like absolutely massive warehouses, just because it's a bit excessive, and you don't even have room for it here anyway. So what's the next largest warehouse? 400 tons of food, 150 tons of food. This is excessive. 448 tons of food. Yeah. Okay, so no, we don't need you. So 448 tons of food versus how much does the vanilla have? Because we are going to be mass producing a lot of food here, and then mass baskets we get. So you have 325. Okay, you know what? Warehouse 50s underscore 2. You are hired. Can I finagle you into working for all 3 connections? I can. Excellent. Of course, you're also going to be handling crops. Okay, so you can do 716 tons of crops. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna have a minimal crop allotment here, and we just park the train here and wait until unloaded mode. And whenever it is, it should just be able to go back, fill up, and get back before too much goes wrong. Or anything runs out of stuff, you know. Yeah. A decently long parking. And look. Of course, signals. So you shouldn't have to. And if we do need you, we can just send you back here for a bit, and before you go on your way here. Excellent. So. Okay, so we're gonna move up the fuck, wrong button. Whoops. It's a Are you connected? Please tell me. And I can't tell. So. Okay, that was a bit of screw up. That aside, Are you connected? You sort of look connected. I hope you are connected. Uh, Aside from that, I'm just gonna get some stuff done here. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna have 3 food points here. But of course, 3 isn't. We're ideally gonna want more than 3. But we'll see what turns out. Because aside from that, we're also going to want this place to handle chemical. I know industrial chemicals next to food doesn't really sound like the safest thing in the world, but trust me, it's fine. The central committee says it's fine. And those are going to go on the other side. So we are going to need we're going to need forklifts for this. Forklift for a person. Okay. Road. And forklift. You steep of descent. Fuck do you mean? You're working perfectly fine. Nice long garage. Can't build a building too close to existing building. Why must you be like this? Why are you like this? Why the shit are you like this? Man. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to pay for a connection here. No, they just don't want to work. We're gonna have to cancel this railway here. And put you in first. Okay. Let's pull this railway back just a bit. Snap it on. Give it up. So of course we are now going to need a second storage depot here. And so instead of food, I hope this place isn't. I hope this is making enough food. If it isn't making enough, if we don't make enough food here, I think we have a bit of a problem. Okay, yeah. You know what? Better safe than sorry. We're gonna slap down a bunch more food points here, and we can keep them off until they're needed. At that point, they are obviously gonna have to go on. But hopefully that's not for a while. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need more than 6 food factories. I hope we don't need more than 6 food factories, because if we do, I think our population management has gone a bit awry. Okay, so now we are gonna need another warehouse. Where the fuck is warehouse? There you are. I should probably favorite you. Did you go to favorite? You were. Fucking that. I was gonna favorite you. For next time we need farms. I hope we don't need more farms, but you never know. You really never know. Yeah, sure. Okay. Be rid of you. Good building across here. And this should. Oh no, we need a thingamajiggy here as well. Otherwise, can we have this service all of them? I mean, theoretically, yes. We shouldn't need a huge amount of crops coming through here. But at the same time, this is going to be cutting it a bit close. I think we'd better not. No, I don't think. No, it doesn't want to work. Man. I was hoping we'd have like, a nice streamline. Nice streamlined setup going here. And can we get this to work? No. Yeah. So yeah, okay, I think it's the best we can get. It's again not perfect, but it should work. So I think I'll commission this section first, because the other section, and we're gonna plan the other section while this is going on. So yeah, we do have a bit of an unemployment problem. It's only 2% right now, but it has gotten a bit higher before. So what I've been doing is I've just been sending every single construction office. It doesn't matter how far away it is, and I've just been sending it to these projects because, you know, they take ages to get done anyway. Might as well just have literally everything on them. So that should be every construction office in all 3 cities doing all they can. And there's a couple spots they can't reach, but we just pay for those. Anyway, they're good helicopters. Now on to part 2. And part 2 is going to be chemical weapons. Because yeah, that's right, folks. If don't be redone at the food production, you're sorely wrong. We need chemicals and we need a lot of them. So, you process crops and oil and agriculture. So, how do I want to have this? We do have aggregates here. It's building. But we can't easily map it. Well, we could if we tap here. But how would we get rid of this side? Okay, no, I'm just gonna save this here real quick. And now we're going to attempt to connect our gravel line here before that. So, first things first, we are going to have to drop building. It's a big shame because there is hardly construction going on, and this is a gravel source for construction. Not by the helicopters that are coming down here. There we go. So we're gonna have to immediately pay for this, just to keep construction going. I'm gonna build a tower right here just to make it easier for us. So the rail bridge is over here. So ideally we'd want to run rail with this. But yeah, I don't think this junction here is useful. All that stuff. Unless we can, if we do pull off something here, I'm just going to have to merge all this stuff as a single junction. No, let's go a different way. Man. I think it might actually be possible though if we click. It might just be possible if we can just. Yeah. Okay, so we can turn to this, and we should even be able to turn to this. We can. So if we can move this down just a bit. And just keep pushing you forward. There you go. So we'll knock you out here. It's gonna be a pretty roundabout route. It should be. And we don't necessarily need the roundabout the building for that, so we just need the roundabout conveyors. Which might overall just make this easier. Again, we'll see. Now, I think any rail here would be. Oh, that's roundabout. When I look at loading, yeah, that's right. We are loading here. We're gonna double track this section, but we're gonna end up merging them into one because it's just not quite economical to do otherwise. Chain. This is gonna be a double track. Chain. Remove the semaphore from this junction and just turn it into one big massive junction. And there we go. So we should be able to bring gravel over here now too. You're in. So, could we stick an aggregate unloading bridge? Well, first we need to find things. There isn't a search function in here, which is good. I know it's in this. There we go. Can't do it. So we're going to slap on me down. And we're going to this one, we're going to demolish it, but we're just going to use it as a reference to how high we need for it to. Bit higher maybe? Yeah, this looks about right. Now here we look for this. It's not a fucking new for excavate range. Gosh darn it. And now we go to the center. Again, it's just a bit janky. Just a bit. But everything in this game is janky, it's nothing to be worried about. Oh, I accidentally uploaded instead of the send. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. It's a big whoopsie moment, as kids call it. Where the fuck is the damn nuclear excavator? Bitch. You. Where the hell is it? Where are you? Where the hell are you? You are... No, that's yes. Okay, you know... You are going home? You are not going to be a surgeon. No, thank you. You are going to be slowly terraforming this. Oh, that's smooth. There we go. Anyway, this explains a bunch of things. First things first, things. Oh, dag nabbit. I'm good at this game, kid. Trust me, I'm totally not shit at this. I only look like shit at this, man. Is this actually going to be worth the effort? No. It's just gonna look really cool. Am I gonna go through with it anyway? Yes, because it's gonna look pretty cool. And I'll be damned if half my simulations don't go on. Man, this does look pretty cool. You know, the more you think about this, the less feasible it seems to be. But you know what, you've gone too far. You've gone too far. Stop it now. You're going to raise it, just halfway and finger around somewhere and stick this down. Aggregate thingamawat. Or I'll be damned. I'll be damned if you don't. Aggregate thingamawatsit. Fucking hell, I am not good at English. Okay. Where's the first lower? Still lower it a bit. I mean it'll work. It'll work very well, but it'll work. Okay, quick, now get the fucking track down. Track's down. Track's down, let's get this thing delivered before we accidentally delete it and have to go through all of this again. Wait. Now we're gonna level this setup here. Is this flat? It does look pretty flat, yes. Okay. Bridge. I trust bridge. Jank, definitely jank. It's going to work and that's what matters. We are going the. I don't know. Do you want to hold it? No, you know what? Why not? The other route is going to the depot. That's going to get confused that much. We're gonna do this. It's gonna save some bunch of work as well. So might as well. Might as well. Only one train is gonna be on you. This is a level, right? It is. Great. Small Aggie storage. Yeah. So, how much is this weighing to? I don't think much. 1,500 tons. Okay, the train storage holds a surprisingly large amount. So I guess we can go straight to the factory. Okay, we can unpause this bit now. The finagle bit. Okay, so first things first, we need to collect rain. Land reclamation time. Yeehaw. Sir, I said land reclamation. Where the fuck did the fucking bulldozer go? Where the hell is my bulldozer? Oh, it's buggered up. No, you sit here. Please. Okay. Chemical plant. Okay, here we go. So, 2 industrial plants should, with some luck, be okay for now. We're also gonna need oil here. How can I handle oil? Well, we could either deliver it by truck, but you know what's cooler? Deliver it by train. You know what's also less economical? Delivering it by a train. You don't need that much oil. But you know, I can't really do this just because of how uneconomical it would be. So we are going to actually deliver this by a train. I mean, by word. Could you please English properly, Sir Doge? You are being fucking recorded. This fucking video will have to launch up. Fucking hell. Well, whoever the hell is in charge of launching this? Good luck with that. We're gonna fucking wrap this. We just start watching this. I don't think that's even possible. It's gonna happen. It's pretty risky. Jank. Jank. Blue. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, this is gonna need shit ton of power. Quick, some bit of power. Five here. And 3 here. Good man. Okay, 2 here. I have to just make this 4. Because yeah, I think it'd be nice if we had just 1 transform if we can. I don't know why this shit right now. So this is literally your main fucking language, so just speak it properly. And you know, if we can go well cheaper on a bunch of above ground ones instead of underground ones, might as well. This thing is going to, this construction project is going to consume like 50% of our fucking GDP anyway. So, here you go. There you go. Again, a bit janky, but it works. If it's janky and it works, that's how you know it's solving the problem, and it's not just like any other game where jank shit out. This is what happens when you record a fucking video for like 8 days. This is what happens. So this is all your fault. We'll just let all this build real quick. So we've got aggregate, right, we need get the other stuff. How are we gonna do this? We should be able to run cargo here for forklift. What the fuck is a forklift? What the Doge? English. What the hell is a forklift? Some obscure Doge construct. Let's go there. We made a build. Can you or can you not do it? So of course you can't fucking go on there. Oh my god. Bro. You go here. Infrastructure is the way first. Right. Hi. You buzz off. Vertical. Vertify. Look at how tall this one is. It's a tall one. Power line. Fuck off. Cargo line, connectify, power line, connectify, boom. This is not the right contact line, bro. Doge, stop being a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. You connect the line here, right? Please tell me you connect the line. There. Who is gonna come? How can you come it's yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds about right. Good. Don't let who's connected. People connect me, no you don't. First one, of course. Yeah. And welcome to part 2 of the Great Doge Manifesto on fuck convenience. Oh, mostly these are some not readily placed. They usually aren't as well. You know, there's gonna be one profit of this, and we'll know this. Probably fine. Probably. If it isn't, we're gonna deal with it then. We're gonna deal with it when it comes up. Get to work. Oh, and yeah, we also really, you know, I thought, but I'm fucking stupid. We do need to ship food over there. But legend says it's sort of important that you could send food to your main cities and loading facilities. I don't know. It sort of just occurred to me that oh no, that might actually be sort of important. I think only like a true genius, true logistical genius could be able to figure that shit out. It's not like it's just basic. It's really basic levels of intelligence needed to figure this out. There we go, we have loot now. It's janky loot and it's right through it, but I'm sure it's fine. I mean, at least it's not the Great Rail Spaghetti of the last world. You should have seen the Great Rail Spaghetti of the last world. It was terrifying. There's fortunately not enough trains in this world to require the Great Rail Spaghetti. Damn good thing that was made. Like, the rail spaghetti is terrifying to see. Absolutely terrifying to see. Can we just go off this thing? Yeah. Okay. Okay. No. Man. Okay. Sure, honey. Get to work. All of you. Guess we're gonna have to pay for this. Yeah, that's the one downside of only having helicopter construction offices. But we have pretty decent green. What the hell are we importing? We're importing chemicals. We're importing chemicals, we're importing food, we're importing meats, and as well as everything else. Why the fuck are we importing fuel? Where the shit are we importing fuel? Ah. No, you should not be importing fuel. No, you will not be importing fuel, thank you. None of you should be one fuel. Where the shit is the fuel distribution office? Fuel distribution office. Why are you this fucking incompetent? Sir. I am greatly disappointed in you. Why have you forsaken me? The fucking fuel. You're literally full of fuel here. Did I fucking accidentally remove fucking fuel source? I see. I saw fucking. You're doing a great job, Doge. Excellent job. Where the fuck is this? Why are you having problems? Good Get this fucking shit down. Get it talking about. There. But yeah. Of course, this isn't all the stuff in this area. No, we're gonna have to handle livestock as well. Because we're gonna be producing meat too. 2.5 meat. So you consume crops to produce livestock. Yeah. Slap down a second warehouse real quick. It's just to be easier. Because this warehouse will be even well, something I'm going to want these, want this. Livestock farm. How many workers do you need? 50. 50. Well, I guess unemployment isn't going to be an issue in this town. Well, I'm just 8 part of my team. Shit. You. Hold on. Part of the field has been fucking permanently concealed. Are you kidding me? I will not stand for this. Give me my fucking field back. There. This is a bit awkward. Yeah, it's always a bit annoying to look next to the rail. So, yeah, dirt has this habit of landsliding into the building. So, I mean, it works, but it also looks shit. So you sort of want to avoid it. Just because, you know, like, then ends up looking like shit. It ends up like, well, your trains are powerful bound to a massive fucking landslide. I mean, and yeah, sometimes just straight up can't get rid of it. I mean, it looks okay now because it just looks like there's a pile of snow on a track, which I guess a train could feasibly go through. But when it goes to summer, it's gonna look like a massive fucking pile of dirt broke through the middle of the track. It's gonna be there. No, okay, I guess this bit is gonna move the stuff here now. Okay. And this bit. Okay. I'm not. I can't be bothered with playing anymore. It's pointless to play. Thawing? Let's look at his thawing. There goes spring thaw. Oh yeah, did I mention there's absolutely no way that we're gonna be able to get workers these normally. What a big issue. Like, you know, we could have dunked it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure getting workers your industrial is a pretty important affair. You certainly do need to get it done. I really don't want to have to use order crossing here, but I will have to. And of course, if it makes it any better, when you do this, the forklifts carry a bunch of fucking cows around, which I personally find fucking hilarious. Get about you, but you know, I personally find this fucking hilarious. Yeah, and this is why you pack. This is why you don't pay for stuff until you finish climbing the entire area, because this happens again. Ways down a crossing to ferry a cow through. In the end, you need to ways down a crossing to ferry a cow through the middle of a busy railroad track. As you do, as you do. I swear this is a bit awkward. It's good enough for the game, it's good enough for me. Good enough for the game, it's good enough for me. I'll be damned if I try to make this game do anything it doesn't want to. So how do we get workers over here? Well, bus is probably the most. Bus is probably the obvious answer. But bus is hard, so you might have to just have to end up using helicopter. Speaking of which, oh, you fucking idiots! Fucking idiots, over here. You. Start over and fuel over here. Get to work. Okay, so we need meat here. How are we gonna do this? No. That's a hot range. Nice range. Slaughterhouse. Slaughterhouse. How much? 250 tons of what? How much do you produce? Okay, we do not need multiple lines. We do not need thank you very much. We do not need multiple slaughterhouses, thank you very much. Okie doke. Not if we're supposed to get workers on here. Okay, we do need to sort of get some workers on here, so again, it's a bit of an issue. It's a tiny, very tiny little, absolutely massive issue. It's tiny for an absolutely massive issue. If that makes it any better, which really doesn't. Right, so... Okay, oh, that was muted. Okay, sure. So, no forklift here. There's one forklift for this entire district, because it can't be fucking bothered. Anything else is too much work. No, no, no. Meat. Here. Meat storage. 100% genuine. Definitely meat. You're gonna fucking eat it too. If you don't eat the meat, you're not getting any fucking protein, because the only crop you grow here is corn. Corn. Anyway. We're just gonna call this off construction. And, yeah, with that, we're gonna go check on how the ship's going. I think I put 40%? I don't know. It's up 40% to me. But who am I? I'm just a fucking idiot. But, yeah, other than that. What the fuck haven't you been doing? Have you been building shit? I can't tell. No, doesn't look like it. You are out of here. Fucking helicopter up there. It's out of here. Okie dokie. You have fuel in you. No, this building doesn't have road connection. Great. So, you're gonna sit on this depot for a second. While I raise you. That's right, folks. We are going to raise this helipad, and we're going to replace it with an actual helipad because, obviously, these compact fuckers are not working. No, sorry, they are not. They are not working. Absolutely genuine construction-y constructions. And you do not have any of the accursed compact heliports either. You're fine. You're loading steel insufficient. There you go. Off you go. You appear to have fairly recently docked and are uploading it. Yeah, okay. This is normal. You are being loaded with uranium. Oh, you have decent amounts. Okay. You here are slowly being emptied of steel, but you still have shipment funds. Not an issue. Okay, all of this is fine. This stuff is slowly getting constructed. So, we're depositing resources here. All we need is workers. We don't really have that many workers. They're doing stuff, okay? They're doing stuff. What the fuck are we importing? Still chemicals. Coal. What? Where the shit? Where the shit are we importing coal? I could have sworn I fucking fixed this ages ago. Where the shit are we importing coal? You are importing coal. Why are you importing coal? No, you are importing coal. I'm not sure where the fuck you're importing coal from. Coal. Where are you being fucking imported? I am annoyed that you are being imported somewhere. Where the shit are you being imported, Mr. Coal? Coal. Are you still being imported? Yes, you are. Where the fuck are you? Who the fuck is importing you? Who the fuck is importing you, Coal? Coal. There is no coal import happening here. There is no coal import happening here. Is there a call report happening here? Yes, there is a call report happening. Why are we not reporting call? Source not sending resource. Should be sending code. Code. Is there code in the ship? There is code in the ship. What? Hello, fucking rebels. Rebels are happening. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good thing we had a bunch of backup in the system. Good call. Horrible call. You, before we do something stupid again, start reporting call again. Well, as you can see, our economy is completely dysfunctional. Our economy is completely fucking dysfunctional. Enemy, please. You, number 5. Please put somebody work in your zone. Just cause you can, you're fairly close. Sort of more of a long-term economic goal here. It's not happening, do you see? But yeah, we're gonna be ending this episode here before I lose my fucking sanity even more than usual. This is another big chunker episode. Gonna cut it here. Goodbye.